I got invited by a coworker to try out a new spot. This is kind of what he does. He's a trout guy. His preferred method is bobber and live shrimp. Apparently you can't go wrong with a bobber and live shrimp early in the morning in some grassy flats. So we went out there and tried a few things and had some good luck. Here we go. That's a decent one. Where are you, Poppy? There he is. Come back over here, buddy. I guess this kind of fishing, do you ever use a net?
I don't know the rules. I mean, I know you can do it with your net.
Well, no, I mean like to scoop them up.
Get everything tangled up in the net real bad. Man, is that speck?
Yeah.
That's
That's a keeper right there. Yeah, I got a rough estimate on the side of my kayak. He's gonna be close. You might need to use his back ruler here. Ooh, he's got a mouth on him. Good. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's good, isn't he?
He's 18.
That's a sweet one. You got something you want to put him in?
Yeah, I can use my cheapo sun
Oh,
visor
it floats.
duct tape. It floats.
Throw it.
Amazing, this cheap thing. Got a little ice pack in it.
Oh, that's perfect. Swizzler's always better. I mean, I just bought that thing and saved a bunch of free ice packs I got in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now I'm all
Had one. No, he's still there. Oh, he even pushed my shrimp up for me. That was nice of him. Oh, man, he swallowed that thing. I'll tell you, they're fun because they're so energetic. Yep. They're just cruising around. I hear it.
feisty. Yeah. Nice one on.
This is my first time using a topwater lure. Never had any experience. I heard a lot of people try them out and they really like them. And turns out they're really fun because you can see the fish actually attack the lure and kind of jump out of the water. Different kind of rush than just using that bobber.
There's one. This little guy bit off a lot. Oh. Calm down. He's talking to me. Yeah, well, you wouldn't have got those hooks in, you wouldn't have to do this. He hit the front and the back snagged him in the gill. There you go. All right.
The topwater lure eventually went cold, so I had to switch up to my old faithful little red jig head and chartreuse gulp. I tell you, I've caught more different kinds of fish on a gulp than anything else in my tackle box. I just love it. The day was still young after Wayne and I got done fishing, so I decided to take the kayak down a few more miles and put it in the Gulf, and had a real show out there. Lots and lots of bait fish, and the Spanish were just absolutely crushing them. I had to kind of wiggle around a few boats that were fly fishing out there trying to get some top water stuff. But I threw everything I had at them. Didn't have my silver spoon with me that day. Probably could have come in handy, but still had fun chasing them.